am Sianna. I'd like to share with you one of the Yoga Sutras today, and this is from the second pada, the first sutra of the second pada, 2.1. Tapas Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana Kriya Yogaha. What this sutra says is that tapas, self-discipline, swadhyaya, self-study, and ishvara pranidhana, devotion to the Lord. These are the practices of yoga. So I'd like to look at each one of those. Tapas comes from a verbal root of tap, which means to heat up. And so tapas, as the self-discipline of yoga, are all of the fiery practices of yoga that heat us up from inside. And you think of how gold, when in its raw form, is put into fire, and the fire burns away the dross of the gold until only pure gold remains. And this is like the practices of yoga, that they create an inner fire, an inner heat. And this inner fire and this inner heat is very purificatory. It burns up samskaric seeds, patterns and habitual residues, even from not only this life, but other lives as well, of anything that is not serving us. These practices of yoga are very, very purifying and super fierce in their heat. This fierce heat of the tapas actually makes way for what is called tejas, for the radiance and the inner light of the self to be more and more revealed from inside out. So tapas is really the discipline of the practice, the fiery inner heat of the practice. Now, swadhyaya means self-study. It can mean the study of text, of sacred text. It can mean just the reflection and the study of your own self. It means reiteration, repetition, and it also means how we take things to heart. And then the third part of this is ishvara pranidhana, which means devotion to God. And think of this not so much as a devotion to a form of God outside of yourself, but rather devotion to the beloved as yourself and within your own experience. And then one of the ways that I hold this sutra in the way of the goddesses is that the tapas, that fierce heat of the inner practices, this is like the tough love of the goddess Durga herself, her tenacity of being. And swadhyaya, the self-study, the self-reflection, the study of the text, the repetition of the mantra, taking it to heart. This is Saraswati, and the goddess holds the text in one hand and the malas in the other. And then the third, that place of total devotion, the beautiful offering of your devotion. This is Lakshmi's world, that whatever you make as the offering, just make it with the total beauty of your own devotion. Tapas, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhana, kriya yogaha. These are the practices of yoga. Enjoy your practice all along the way. Namaste.